This morning we got the CPI numbers, and that basically resulted in a pretty big move for Bitcoin. And I was actually in a long trade from right down here, and I posted a video yesterday going over pretty much how I entered this trade. I'm going to be going over this long trade that I took down here, and I'm actually going to be using the bar replay tool to basically go back in time and show in real time how I planned for this trade and what I was seeing on Market Cipher that made me want to take it. So if you want to, learn more about how I got into this long, I recommend going back and watching that video. And we got over a 6% move from my entry, which is pretty cool. I wanted to be positioned for those CPI numbers. I know some people were sort of speculating that we may get a bullish reaction from these. And I believe there's another important financial event, I guess you can call it, tomorrow. Let me actually go ahead and find out what that is, because I know Jason Casper is going to be streaming it. So, Fed FOMC meeting tomorrow at he's streaming at 1:15, but it's scheduled for 2 p.m. tomorrow. So that's going to be another event that could potentially bring some volatility. So at this point, I've already taken a good amount of profits out of my long. I think I have less than a third, maybe a quarter of my original position left open in this. And so, yeah, I'm basically just holding the rest of that long in case we see, some more upside tomorrow. And I do actually have some targets above us that I will be looking for shorts if we see the confirmations on Market Cipher. We got this really big move, really big momentum wave here on the 1 hour. So this gives us potential to start forming some bear divs. And I say I'm going to be looking for some shorts because I haven't entered any Bitcoin shorts yet, even though we came up to some levels that I had marked out. And, basically the reason I haven't taken any Bitcoin shorts is because we haven't seen the confirmations on the higher term timeframes that I'd want to see. When we get these big moves to the upside, I like to make sure that we're seeing very confident confirmations on the higher timeframes before I start trying to short, and we haven't really seen that. Even though right here it seems like we do have a 4-hour bearish divergence, and we could actually be forming a bear div with the money flow as well. So once this bear div confirms, then that might start to change. But when you go down to the 2-hour and the 1 hour, you do not see the bear divs that I would like to see for confirmation of a swing high right here. And honestly, what I would really like to see is one last push to the upside, one last higher high into some of these significant resistances, like some of these levels that I talked about in previous videos. Right up here above this last high, in between like 18,180 and 18,500-ish, we have this 4-hour order block. If I go to the 4-hour time frame, you can see that right here we have this lone blue candle in the middle of all these purple candles. The trend was overall down, but then we had this anomaly candle right here, and then that was followed by more downside. And that right there is known as an order block, and basically just means that there was some trading happening at this level, meaning there's probably some liquidity to be grabbed right there. And so that plus this wick right here could make for a nice swing high right here if we see bearish divs as we go up there on like the 1 hour. Something like that could be nice. And right above that, at like 18,960 to 18,730, we have this golden pocket and another wick right here that we could swing failure pattern, come up really quick, tap into that golden pocket, and fall back down below that level. That could also make for a nice potential short trade. And so, yeah, basically the reason I'm not in a short trade yet is because I haven't seen the confirmations I would like to see on some of these time frames. Even though we did get bear divs right here on the 24-minute, the money flow was really thick. Even though now the 12-minute money flow is really starting to fall off here. Looks like maybe we could come down lower, which, may actually work out for us, because if the, FOMC meeting tomorrow ends up bringing about some bullish news, it would be nice to have an opportunity to add to some of my longs at some of these key levels. And I think this box right here would be a nice area for that. We have this golden pocket right here. We have these highs right over here, that we could sort of retest for support. And that value area high, all coming in around 17,300 to 17,140. There's also this untapped daily level at 1780. And then below that, I've got some other areas of confluence that I went through and marked out. I'm not going to go over all of those, but, feel free to pause this and take a look at those. Now, I said I didn't see any confident short signals for Bitcoin, but I did actually end up taking a short, and it's on something that I haven't traded before, actually, and that would be gold. I actually took a gold trade. I've been looking to sort of practice trading other markets so I can sort of practice my swing trading. And when I was looking at gold, I couldn't help but notice this nice little short setup here. So unlike Bitcoin, gold actually got bearish divs on, a lot of the time frames as we came up for this last high right here. And we made this high right into a golden pocket. Let's see where I pulled that from. So, okay, it's a random wick all the way up here, but still a valid golden pocket, I guess. So we formed some bearish divs here into a key level, and if you go to some of the time frames, like I know the 12-hour has it, you can make the case that we swing failure patterned this. We had this wick right up here, these highs. This 12-hour candle right here came up, took out those highs, and then fell back down below that level. Before it closed, the candle closed below those highs, and we got the bearish divs, which is, basically the confirmation that you look for swing failure patterns. And on top of that, the 12-hour money flow was looking pretty bearish. If I go to the 4-hour money flow, it is sort of curving up here a little bit, but still overall can be declining. And the 1-hour time frame also looking pretty bearish. We got the divergences with the money flow and momentum waves. So I decided to take a little trade on gold there. Just a little smaller position. Like I said, I'm just trying to practice. And like I said, I've never traded gold. I don't know how gold acts. I have much more of a feel for Bitcoin, so I'm not taking a lot of risk with this. Ideally, if this trade plays out, I want to hold this for, maybe like a 6% move here. But anyways, that is pretty much my trading update. I'm still holding out on this long, still potentially looking to add to it, and we'll see what happens tomorrow with the FOMC meeting. Hopefully we can get some more volatility. That would be nice. And, something very interesting here. Notice that Bitcoin's 12-hour money flow almost looks the exact opposite as gold's does. So maybe that can mean something. Maybe my Bitcoin long will end up doing well, and maybe my gold short will end up doing well. But I guess we'll find out. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you all in my next one. Peace.